Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Madonna has long been one of the most successful solo musicians in modern music history, and in many people's eyes, she has become the quintessential blueprint for a female pop star since the 1990s. With her overwhelming success, #1 hits, record-breaking album sales, and some of the biggest touring sales in history, many still call Madonna the reigning queen of pop music. Besides pushing sexual, romantic, and cultural boundaries in her art, another big part of Madonna's legacy has been to embrace the gay community. Though many gay dance and pop music divas have openly embraced their gay fans in interviews and the media, Madonna was able to break new ground on her Blonde Ambition tour in 1990. Not only did the Blonde Ambition tour cement Madonna in the world's eyes as a music star and provocateur, the tour and eventual documentary film Truth or Dare gave her dancers, mostly Black and Latino gay men, a chance to become superstars as well. The world tour Blonde Ambition would accompany Madonna's highly successful album Like a Prayer, named after the equally successful and controversial song and music video she would release the year prior, which reimagined religious imagery, angering many conservative Christian viewers. So Madonna embracing gay men in her life's work and general entourage made total sense to her ethos, which was to open the world's cultural boundaries towards inclusion and equality for all genders. In the late 1980s, Madonna would hang out and party with many of the Black gay clubgoers at Jules Ketch One in Los Angeles, which is where she would become enamored and immersed in Black and gay ball culture, particularly the dance style of Vogue, which many young gay dancers embraced in this time. When she released the now iconic and groundbreaking dance hit Vogue, along with a fashionably mesmerizing music video, the song would skyrocket to #1 on the pop charts, simultaneously making music history while putting Black gay culture front and center of popular art. Much of the dance styles in her Blonde Ambition tour would play with hip-hop and Vogue movements, making Madonna the cutting edge of popular entertainment, weaving liberal sexuality, Black and gay culture all into one musical celebration. Madonna deliberately sought out the best Vogue dancers in the country for auditions, which could embody the best of house and ball culture, and several of her dancers came straight from the house and ball community in New York. Pop stars, musicals, and TV shows having gay backup dancers was nothing new in entertainment at the time, but rarely were these men given a platform to shine past their roles in the background or share their stories. The tour's accompanying behind-the-scenes documentary would become a landmark moment for gay representation in American pop culture, and the success of the documentary inspired many artists after to take the documentaries of their own tours and performances much more seriously. Besides Madonna's unabashed and courageous star power, a big part of what made the Truth or Dare film so iconic was the young gay dancers who were so charismatic and talented in the face of incredibly massive audiences, many of which had never seen Black gay men's culture up close and personal. Suddenly, young white kids were aware of house and ball communities, seemingly obscure dance moves and catchphrases, and the 6 gorgeous gay backup dancers became faces for this now tangible 90s gay culture. Madonna and her dancers were bringing the world of sexual exploration and freedom to the masses, which included gay sexuality, which is still today seen as a taboo for many young men. That young Black gay men could embrace their sexuality, femininity, and talent on stage next to a global superstar empowered many of Madonna's young gay fans in the audience. Though this tour and documentary was monumental for many gay fans, many of these fans would have never guessed that the young gay dancers were also working through their own insecurities as young gay men in a hostile world. While Madonna and her team championed acceptance of gay people and those living with HIV, several of the dancers were quietly grappling with their own HIV diagnoses on the tour. Gabriel Troupin, one of the young dancers on the tour, received his own HIV diagnosis in between tour dates, something he decided to hide from his fellow dancers. I can only imagine how terrifying it would be dancing for massive audiences of fans, standing in silence for the tributes of those lost to AIDS after recently receiving your own HIV-positive diagnosis. Carlton Wilborn, who also features in her iconic Vogue music video, still revels in getting the opportunity to be a part of this tour and one of the most iconic pop music videos ever. Many of the gay backup dancers were front and center in the Vogue music video, as well as her iconic MTV Music Award performance of the song, which was inspired by an opera and the dramatic tale Wuthering Heights. Luis Extravaganza Camacho, the proud Puerto Rican house and ball dancer, has continued dancing in films since his role on the tour. Jose Gutierrez Extravaganza, a Dominican dancer, was another fixture in many of Madonna's toured music videos. Both Camacho and Gutierrez would win Best Choreography at the MTV VMAs in 1990 for their work on Vogue. In 2016, another important documentary, Strike a Pose, would catch up with the stories of the various backup dancers from this tour, giving their own feedback and thoughts from the time of filming the famed documentary, as well as how their lives have changed after. It's heartening to know that though the dancers had their share of troubles and drama before and after touring, many of them were able to look back fondly on their work and embrace their roles as leaders in the community. What's telling about their stories of being nervous or downright terrified to initially share their stories with the world is that none of them realized they were even being seen as leaders or innovators, which is usually how it goes. Being courageous and standing up for what you believe in doesn't always look and feel glamorous in the moment, but something seemingly as simple as daring to speak your truth can have a massive impact on a generation of young people watching.